Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best kitchen knife sets.
Starting at number 5.
Global Classic 3. Every other set on this list includes a serrated knife, but if you're looking to expand your collection without that particular blade, this global collection fits the bill. I once found myself in that exact predicament. I already own a serrated blade that I love and find to be plenty for the relatively infrequent tasks it is made for, but wanted a few other straight-edged blades for the high volume of cooking that goes on in my kitchen. With this configuration, I got a 7-inch chef's knife, notably, our best overall chef's knife, a 5-inch utility knife, and a 3.5-inch paring knife. They all hold an ultra-sharp edge, are lightweight enough to maneuver with ease, but heavy enough to feel in control, and have a comfortable grip. In particular, I reach for the utility knife more than expected. Its size is right between the other two with more of an angled blade. This combination makes it useful for tasks that aren't so delicate but still require some precision, like cutting into a head of broccoli.
Coming at number 4.
Openal Table Chic. I've long been a fan of Opinel's well-priced, sharp, and elegant knives. You'll find them in other strategist stories, and their set of paring knives is below. The stainless steel blades of these have a straight, also called fine edge, which slices through meat more cleanly than serrated ones I've used in the past. Even if a serrated knife is sharp, you have to saw back and forth a bit by nature. Just as with high-quality chef's knives, these have a full tang construction, meaning the blade runs through the handle, and there's a bolster in the center to connect them, which makes them super sturdy. They're also lightweight without feeling insubstantial, and the rounded handle is comfortable to hold. I appreciate that the shape leans modern, but the wood still gives them a timeless look. I also tested Opinel's Bon Appetit steak knives, which are $80 cheaper than the Table Chic set, but just as stylish and available in mixed colors. I didn't give them top billing because the straighter edge handle means they don't feel quite as smooth to grip, though I will say, if I wasn't using them side by side, I likely wouldn't have any complaints. They're full tang and feel secure, though without a bolster in the middle, so it's possible they wouldn't last quite as long over many years of use. All in all though, I certainly recommend them as a more affordable alternative.
At number 3.
HENCKELS Premium Quality. J.A. HENCKELS, the more affordable sister brand to strategist favorite Zwilling, they make a chef's knife, blender, and non-stick skillet we love, makes an all-encompassing knife set that I think is solid, especially for the price. The most notable feature is 6 matching serrated steak knives, not usually included in these collections, that I've found are excellent at cutting through steak and pork chops without ripping or shredding the meat. It also includes the essentials, a paring knife, chef's knife, and bread knife. Plus there's a Santoka knife, similar to a chef's but slightly smaller and thinner and therefore easier to wield when I perform more complicated tasks with subtler cuts, as well as a shorter serrated knife, perfect for slicing through tomatoes and baked goods. Though I was a bit skeptical of the quality since this is one of 3 sets on this list where the knives are stamped instead of forged, the others are the WÜSTHOF Gourmet, above, and the collection of small Opinel knives, below. The handles feel tightly secured to the blades, and overall, they have a nice heft in my hand. They are a bit boxier, and therefore harder to get your palm gripped around in a comfortable position than the more rounded and smooth-edged handles I use regularly, but that seems a small issue for the value you get here.
Number 2 of my list.
WÜSTHOF Gourmet 6. This more affordable set from WÜSTHOF has a similar setup. The paring knife is a ½ inch smaller, which shouldn't make any noticeable difference for daily use. The serrated knife is 3 inches smaller, and intended to cut things like tomatoes, as opposed to crusty bread, and the block is made from a different variety of wood, beechwood instead of acacia. Most notably, though, the knives are stamped, cut from one large sheet of steel, instead of forged, made from a single bar of steel that is heated and then pounded into shape either by hand or machine. This makes them not quite as durable as they would be otherwise, but also much cheaper, and they can totally do the trick, and do it well, especially if you aren't particularly hard on your knives.
And number 1.
WÜSTHOF Classic IKON. WÜSTHOF is a classic company. It's the one that cook and Top Chef Canada host Eden Grinchpan was told to buy when she was in culinary school, the one that cookbook author Erin Gleeson registered for when she got married a decade ago and still uses, and the one that is preferred by multiple celebrity chefs with varying cooking styles. A quick Google search will tell you that both Ina Garten and Gordon Ramsay swear by them. They're just super high quality and they really stand the test of time, Grinchpan says. I still have some of the pieces in my kitchen. Given that WÜSTHOF is so time-tested and such a trusted brand among professionals, I knew they would be a fitting choice for our best overall pick. From there, I perused all their offerings and landed on this particular set for its lineup of pieces, which I think is perfectly well-rounded without being superfluous. It comes with a paring knife, a chef's knife, and a serrated knife, the only three that you really need when it comes down to performing most cooking tasks, like I explained before. But it also includes some helpful accessories, a wooden block to hold your blades safely, a honing steel to sharpen the edges, and a pair of come-apart kitchen shears. The come-apart makes them easy to clean. I use the scissors all the time, Gleeson says, for cutting everything from pizza and flatbreads to scallions.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.